The political pressure over the media and political influence over the media in Macedonia is not new news or something that is happening now in the last 10 years. What is more important is that in the last 10 years the political pressure is very huge, and it's coming not just over the not just to the journalists, but to the editors and to the media owners. So the clientelism between the editors, media owners, political leaders, political parties, and different other sources of power, including the government, is very tight. In that kind of situation, it's very difficult to have a fair and balanced reporting and professional reporting. There are different and many problems of the on the Macedonian sphere and to Macedonian media. One is political clientelism. The other problem that we are facing in the past 6, 7, maybe 8 years is the unique editorial policy on the private TV, commercial TV stations, which is completely nonsense, because they should be diverse and they should be on the side of the citizen and on the public in order to have better ratings. But if you watch the TV newscast in the most of the commercial national TV station, you will see that the news is completely the same, the sources are completely the same, the experts are completely the same, and they are pro forma acting as a professional, let's say, media. But what they are doing is that they are supporting the government, especially the ruling party VMRO-DPMNE, and they are supporting because of the huge income that they are receiving from the state advertising, because their owners, the owners of the TV stations, are tightly connected with the ruling party, because they have different kind of benefits, including, which is new in the past 6-7 years, the benefits that the editors-in-chief are receiving directly, not via the owner, from the government. The other side is actually the phenomenon of the contra institutions or parallel institutions that this government produced in the past years. We saw this phenomenon in the making new association of journalists that is actually supporting the government decisions over the media legislation. We saw, now we are seeing the let's say the effort of making a new union of journalists again, which will be pro-governmental. We saw the parallel systems where the ruling party is trying to make, in order to have a media content on the TV, on the newscast, on the most influential TV stations, that actually will show that it's not such a bad situation in the media, or it's not such a bad situation in the country. In this kind of a situation, when you have threatening of the journalists, when you have more than 100 journalists that left their job, or they were told to leave their jobs from the mainly and the most influential electronic media, when you have most of the media that are pro-governmental, of course that you will not have a situation where you will have a fair, balanced elections, or the level field, play field, where all the political parties will have equal opportunities to say what is their stand over the economic, political situation, or the problems that this country is facing toward the EU and NATO integration. In this kind of situation, it's completely impossible to have a fair elections. This situation, it's very difficult, and it's very in-depth, which means that we cannot expect this situation to be solved in the next couple of months, or maybe even in the next couple of years, because the public sphere is contaminated, which means that it's ill, it's with disease. So we will need a lot of time, not just to face and to solve the media problems in the public broadcaster, in the regulatory body, in this independent or private commercial TV stations, but we will need to clean up the public sphere. We will need to again to learn and to explain and to educate the public what is debate. The debate, it's always means to have a plurality of opinions, not just to have 2 or 3 speakers or experts that are speaking with one voice, but to have different kind of voices that are actually are giving the beat, or are showing the beat of the society. We need to learn again to respect the different opinion. We need to learn again that the media should be critical toward the government and toward the whoever is judging in our, or is ruling with this country and with us. There is no critical thoughts. They are not critical news, or there is a very small number of it in the media sphere. And with this kind of situation, with the whole media sphere and the most of the media are kidnapped by the sources of political powers, it's very difficult to have easy way out, or to have cure that will be just for a couple of months. We need to solve on the legislative level this situation, to make if nothing else, to have an independent regulatory body, which means that we will need to have a new election of the members of the Agency of Media. We need to solve the situation with the public broadcaster. Our last monitoring shows that the public broadcaster is more or less the same like the private commercial TV stations who are supporting the government, maybe not in that open sense, but the results is the same. We need to have a new election criteria of how and who can be a member of the Council of the Macedonian Radio Television, and for real, once after 25 years or more than 20 years, Macedonian Radio Television to be a public broadcaster and not state or / governmental TV station. On the other side, what we need to do is actually to explain to all political leaders and to make them promise and behave, to take their hands outside of the media, or not to put a hand over the freedom of expression and the free media and the freedom of thought. Because now in Macedonia we are facing with a very strange situation. Whoever thinks differently than the mainstream, and the mainstream is the pro-governmental news and the governmental way of thinking and ruling with the country, actually it's proclaimed to be a spy, to work against the national interest of the state, to think to be like somebody who is taking money out from the donor community, and that's why it has that kind of opinion. So everything that is little bit different outside of the mainstream, it's pointed out that somebody who is dealing wrong, or who is dealing bad with this country, and that doesn't think for the benefits of Macedonia. So we need to bring back the pluralism of thought and pluralism of news and diversity of news in the Macedonian media, and that can happen just if we make legal changes of the laws that are now on power, if we change the people who are dealing with the Agency of Media, the ex-Broadcasting Council, and people who are, let's say, dealing with the public Macedonian Radio Television, including the council. But again, we need to work with the political parties as well, and which is more important, we need to establish a very strong media literacy program in Macedonia, because we are back 20 years, and now we need to explain what is the public sphere, what is the public opinion, why the freedom of expression and free media are important for one society that wants to be democratic.